Good morning all, hope you're doing well. You had a nice Easter. We're currently still in a state of fear, but you'll note that the crowd have actually gone net short, which is great because they can't be net long. If they're net long, indices are going to continue to fall. They have to be bearish, and that shows that things are working, alright? So that's good, that will be normal in speech marks. And also it'll be a short video because it's Easter Monday, so we've got like thin, low liquidity. You probably see in some of the price action things aren't really moving so much, and that would be normal for Easter Monday. We do have some US data out later, so let's quickly look at the daily bubbles. But like I say, there won't be any trade setups, but a strong Aussie, a weak Swiss, a weak yen, so we're looking like we're risk on, and then that would match the risk calc because we've got green. Greens are good for risk. Okay, now if that goes green, even better. So let's look at the indices and gold, and you'll note that we're just chopping really strongly on DAX. There's the buy. Okay, so you know that's the logic for it. We had a big pump because they shorted. It's not a coincidence. US 30 sideways. Now this is sideways because of the holiday, or it could be the data, but then again it wouldn't be the data because this is actually moving. So I think this is to do with holiday volume. So very sideways, so no signal, very sideways, but they have just started to sell. There's like a little pixel difference there. They have just shorted it a tiny amount just now, and gold is that they've just shorted it. So this candle was probably bogus, and we probably should start wicking below. So because it's going to be like a short video, I just want to talk about the logic of the robot. Okay, so what I need to do is show you the sheet it goes to. It's a thing called the QDB Google Sheets, and so these are the trades that are going to be sent into MetaTrader 5. So what happens, the process flow, what it does, we have to come to the volume delta, and we change that to 90%. What it does, it analyzes the shifting of volumes, and then we've got like a summary of what the strongest sell is, what the strongest buy is. Strongest sell, strongest buy. So this is the longs, the herd going long, this is them going short. Okay, so then we look at their volume changes and we get a contrarian view. These then get fed into today's trade setups. You can see these are the trades, 1.08%, so that's good. It shows that the crowd are the counter trend, and we should see that it's continued to decline. Now what happens then is that gets fed into this sheet. There's a link to the Google Sheet, so it reads that value, or Aussie CAD, Aussie Swiss, Aussie Yen, Aussie USD, Euro USD. Okay, so then the EA, the MetaTrader 5 robot, then reads those values, and we come to the MetaTrader 5 on the RDP, and they appear. They appear here. So that's the logic. So it isn't a fantastic hit rate. We've actually got 2 out of the 5 that are profitable, but that's the process flow. So 1, volume delta, 2, it then gets processed in today's trades, and then it gets sent to MetaTrader 5 via a web app URL. It's also interesting that we come back out of that, is that here these go out to Telegram, but when they come into MetaTrader 5, they have to undertake a technical check, and the technical check is H4EMA triple filter. Okay, so it needs to look at the 8, the 21, and the 50 exponential moving averages. If they're all moving up, then it's a buy. If the moving averages are crossing over or going sideways, it's wait, sit on your hands. If they're all moving lower, then it's going to trigger a sell. And lastly, it has an RSI filter, so we can't open up if we're overbought or oversold on the hourly. Okay, so it waits for a retracement below the RSI, and then it looks for a long. So we get essentially we get a better entry. Instead of buying at the high, we wait for a little dip and then we buy, and then we get a better entry. So currently we're looking for risk on. We're looking for a strong Aussie, and to do with the fact that we're holiday volumes, we're probably going to fluctuate back and forth. Now the thing is with the robot, there are lots of things that you guys can test, so please get on with that and let me know what settings you've used. Currently at the moment we've got 1% exit for take profit and SL, and we've got 15 max trade. So you could increase that or decrease it, or you could look at toggling the EMA filter off. You could look at toggling the RSI filter off. If you toggle them both off, they'll just be sentiment only, and that would be a great test. But personally I think we need technical with the sentiment. So there's the video today, and just a quick one on the risk appetite and how the robot works and how it's fed into the MetaTrader 5, and it is now working. We've just had confirmation that this is now working for everybody. So before it was account number locked, and now we've unlocked it so anyone can use the robot. So come along, help test, and then you have an amazing robot to investigate and also to profit from, because you remember we've got 9 weeks of positive results using this robot, so that's pretty fantastic. I think what will probably be today is that we're going to chop back and forth, and then tomorrow will be better, and we'll get better signals, but higher quality signals because of the volumes. And that's it. So trade safely. I'll speak to you guys soon.